this week on CNN, because we know their agenda is very clear, Piers Morgan openly lied about gun statistics and gun facts. Because if we're going to have debate in this country, that's fine. I get it. There's another side to this argument, people I disagree with. But at least we have to come to the table with the facts. And I have proof that CNN not once but multiple times lied about gun statistics in America. The first clip we're going to hear is Piers Morgan interviewing radio personality Alex Jones, who, by the way, is completely unstable, as evident by this interview. He's like a 9/11 truther or something. The guy's nuts. But let's listen to how Piers Morgan lies about guns.
Answer this question. How many
Why'd you get fired from the Daily Mirror for putting out fake stories?
By the way, that's funny. Alex Jones said, why'd you get fired from the Daily Mirror? Piers Morgan, of course, fired from his job in England from printing fake photos of British and American soldiers torturing Iraqis. Piers Morgan just created those photos out of thin air, and he was fired because of it. All right, so let's continue with the gun debate.
You're a hatchet man of the New World Order.
Let's try again. How many gun murders were there?
Oh, you're going to ban your fist now?
In Britain last year.
How many chimpanzees can dance on the head of a pin?
Which is Alex Jones' way of saying, I'm intellectually insecure, I have no answer, so I'm going to say something really stupid. It's amazing the people they put on television these days. Both of these guys are complete idiots. Let's keep listening.
I already went over those statistics.
Do you know the answer?
No, I don't.
You said hundreds.
It's very low.
You said hundreds.
Yes.
It's actually 35.
Well, the point is you can...
Against 11,000.
Okay, so let's go through the numbers here. Piers Morgan said that in Great Britain and the UK, there were 35 gun deaths, and in America, there were 11,000. You just heard that out of his own mouth, the horse's mouth. So what are the actual facts? I do something crazy, like I look them up on my computer. The FBI crime statistics from last year. The United States, even though we have the highest gun ownership, we rank number 28. Number 28 in the entire world in gun homicide rate per capita. Leading the pack are such wonderful countries like Honduras, El Salvador, and Jamaica, and 24 others before you get to the United States. Now, the real key number here, if we're talking facts to facts, apples to apples, looking at violent crime per 100,000 people in any given country. In the United Kingdom, which is Piers Morgan, that's his shining example, there were 2,034 violent crimes per 100,000 people. In America, just 466. So the United Kingdom has 5 times the violent crime rate as the United States. Very interesting. So those are just facts. Facts in the gun debate, and proof once again that Piers Morgan is lying. But that's what CNN does. The real problem, as we all know, is the rise in shootings in gun-free zones. And those have risen. That is accurate. Shootings in schools and malls, and we know the solution to that. Arm our teachers. Have more armed police in gun-free zones. But next week, when Joe Biden and Barack Obama come forward with their recommendations, they've already been very clear. They want less guns in our schools, less protection for our kids. Because we know the ultimate goal of Barack Obama, and this isn't a conspiracy theory, and the liberal media has the same agenda. But don't take my words for it. What is their agenda? Don't listen to me. Listen to them. This is uncut, unedited from CNN. Let's hear it.
There's some people who would say by focusing on the assault weapons, a ban on assault weapons, at the end of the day removes 2 to maybe 8% of what the violence. That the bulk of the violence is actually handguns. And to not take a look at handguns really leaves a massive portion of where the actual violence is taking place, sort of unchallenged. And what would you do about that?
It's like the end of A Few Good Men. I think I've won the case. Barack Obama, the recommendations next week being put forth, is going to go after the handguns.